T.I. and Tiny seem to have got themselves in big trouble as a recent lawsuit has emerged against their name. It turns out that the duo had been hosting freak-offs, much like the ones that are infamously hosted by the music mogul Diddy. Not only that, but an unidentified person has filed a lawsuit that details what the two did to her a while ago, and trust us, you are not ready to hear about it.
The LAPD investigating rapper T.I., two women, one in Los Angeles and one in Las Vegas, accusing T.I. and his wife Tiny of drugging and sexually assaulting them more than a decade ago.
The woman has claimed that the two celebrities drugged the woman and then assaulted her back in 2005. T.I. and Tiny have found themselves stuck in this lawsuit as fans have been calling them out for their horrible behavior. Now the two have responded to all the allegations and have put out a statement in an attempt to clear the air, but it didn't do much. The statement sounded a lot like all the statements that Diddy put out back when he was facing multiple lawsuits of the same sort, so that is why fans are having a hard time being on the couple's side. There is a lot going on in this lawsuit and what the two had to say in response to all the allegations, so hold on tight till the end of the video to find out everything. You're watching The Celebrity Hyped, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about how T.I. and Tiny were just accused of Diddy-like freak-offs in Los Angeles and how they responded to these allegations. But before we get to spilling all the tea about that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future.
He and his wife Tamika Tiny Harris drugged and sexually assaulted women.
Well, the couple has denied the allegations.
So let's talk about the lawsuit that has been filed against the couple recently. There is a lot going on and it's going to get pretty graphic. So take this as a disclaimer because some of the details that we are going to be talking about might be triggering for some of our viewers. The woman who filed the lawsuit decided to stay unidentified to protect her identity and so that no one could hurt her in any way. The lawsuit was filed by her on 2nd January, so the new year came with a big bang for T.I. and Tiny. According to the lawsuit, the victim was drugged by the two in Los Angeles in a club before being taken to a hotel room and being assaulted back in 2005. The reason it took so long for the victim to speak up was because she was scared, but after she saw so many women recently come out with their own stories against big-name celebrities in Hollywood, she decided it was time to seek justice, and so she filed the lawsuit. The lawsuit was first reported by the Rolling Stone.
The alleged victim says that she had an encounter with T.I. and Tiny, that she met them at a club back in 2005, and she says that's where Tiny offered her a drink.
The victim detailed that she met the two reality TV stars back in 2005 through a mutual friend. She was introduced to the couple by someone she called Caviar at a club. According to the victim, she met the two at a club where they asked her to join them at the VIP section of the club. After joining them in the VIP section, they offered her a drink, which she says was spiked with something. Obviously, after she had the spiked drink, she wasn't in complete control of her body or her mind, so she got really vulnerable. Taking advantage of this situation, Clifford Harris and Tamika Harris, otherwise known as T.I. and Tiny, took the victim to a hotel room in Los Angeles.
And they asked her to engage in sexual acts. She says that she began to feel sick and she threw up at that hotel room. And she says that she essentially blacked out.
Once in the room, the couple forced the victim to undress before they started to assault her. The victim stated that although she was drugged, even in that state she could not consent to anything that the two did to her. The victim said that this all happened back when she was just in her 20s and was serving in the U.S. Air Force. She said that the person who introduced her to the reality TV couple was Caviar, whom she met at the rapper Coolio's house a night before the assault took place. She also said that even at the club, she was not alone. She was accompanied by two of her friends, but as soon as she was asked to join the couple in the VIP section, her friends were asked to leave. There is a lot more that the victim stated in her lawsuit, but before we continue on with the video and tell you all about it, do us a little favor and share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content.
She began to feel sick and she threw up at that hotel room. And she says that she essentially blacked out and she woke up the next morning, didn't know what happened, but she says that she woke up with sore genitals.
After this, the couple stopped assaulting the plaintiff and she was escorted out of the hotel room by a bodyguard the next morning while she was still in great pain. This lawsuit is just one of the many that have been filed recently against big-name celebrities in the industry. Most notably, Diddy, the music mogul, has faced quite a few lawsuits at the hands of many women recently. The can of worms was opened by his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, who filed a lawsuit against him detailing the emotional and sexual abuse she went through during the decade that the two were dating.
Your boyfriend's sitting next to you, and you and Terrence are... What does that feel like?
It's work. It feels, obviously there's a little bit of anxiety with that.
She also talked about weird parties that the music mogul hosted where she was trafficked to other celebrities and even sex workers. According to Cassie, Diddy used to call these parties freak-offs and used to host them several times a week.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding a lot of shit in lately. Oh, man, I just had like a 3.5-hour cry.
Fans can't help but to notice the similarities between what Diddy did and what T.I. and Tiny did. According to fans, it's the same thing that Diddy had been doing. The only difference is that Diddy just did it on a much bigger level than the reality TV couple. What's even more interesting is the fact that the lawyer who fought against Diddy in those cases is the same lawyer fighting against T.I. and Tiny in this lawsuit. Do you think T.I. and Tiny actually did all those things? Do you think they might be facing time in prison for all of this, or do you think they're going to use their influence to get out of this sticky situation? What do you think is going to happen next? Let us know all your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future. And with all of that out of the way, as always, we will see you in our next video right here at the Celebrity Hyped.